Welcome to CrashRacer. Today we're playing Wreckfest and we're going to do a bit more online racing. So we're going to do 3 online races, B class, so I'm going to use my Starbeast SS for all 3 races. First race then looks like it's going to be at the Hill Street circuit, which is good by me. Really enjoy racing on this track. 6 laps, 16 of us. Whoa, car got a really slow start or a bit of a lags and we went straight into the back of them. Okay, got to watch for this tight left hand corner. I'm going to try and hold it tight. Managed to do a reasonable job of that. Going to try and do the same again here. Oh, spinner right behind me, which probably helped protect my back end. That's not a bad start, up into about 8th. Oh, just got clipped on the back end but managed to hold it. Forced my way up the inside of this one. Not that I really intended to, that's just how it happened. That's yield for that one. Right, gotta hope I don't get a whack from the inside. They've all been taken out by that one car there. I managed to hold it a bit tighter and have come out okay up into about 6th. Right, can I swing it up this hill here? 3 wide then as we come up the hill. They've slipped in behind me, so I'm going to have to brake early. Yeah, knew that was coming. Decided to brake early. Unfortunately, I got that car inside me, or outside me, sorry, to hit and brake me. Can I get up the inside of this one? Don't want to spin that one round if I can help it. We're up and past. Now, this is going to be a dangerous corner. Yep, they've just caught my back end. Fortunately, not a big hit, and I could manage to hold it without spinning round. Okay, down the hill then, towards the really tight right-hander, and I've got a bit of space, so I think I can turn in without getting hit. Yeah, now I've just got to try and spot the gap as I come round here. Oh, a couple of cars come in. Not even going to attempt to thread my way through 3 cars, so wasted a bit of time by braking, but it was the only sensible thing to do. Chance of me getting through otherwise was almost 0, I would have thought. First place then as we start the 3rd lap. That looks like a very fast car in behind me though, a couple of seconds behind. Let's see what sort of time and how quick a lap we can have now. We've got free air in front of us for a while. That's assuming that car behind doesn't catch up. Does look very quick. In saying that, they've just dropped back on the map actually. It looked like they went wide on the map. I'm guessing they tried to take one of those corners just a little bit too fast and slung it into the barrier. I've got a better gap this time, so I don't have to brake at all, which is going to help. Second place got through the gap as well by the look of it. Oh, wrecked car right on the racing line. That was lucky. I could manage to get up the inside, and by the look of it, that second place, by the fact that wrecked car suddenly went flying across the track, I'm guessing second place went right into it. That's allowed me to open up a bit of a gap, which is good, because like I say, that second place car did look like it was pretty rapid. So yeah, I'll take any time advantage I can. Never know when you're going to need it. Obviously I might make a mistake or hit a back marker. Oh, another wrecked car again in a pretty bad place. Any back markers here? No, we're clear. So we've just got to watch as we come round to spot a gap, but nice gap there. I think that second place is reeling me in slowly. We've only got 2 laps left once we cross the line this time. Just want to keep as much pressure on though as I can. I'll keep that gap as big as I can for as long as I can. If I make a silly mistake and suddenly they can catch up by 2-3 seconds, it will give them the incentive to really hunt me down, whereas yeah, I want to do everything I can to not encourage them in any way. That wrecked car that was here seems to have been removed somehow. There's one on this corner though by the look of it. Again, not in a great place, but I've managed to take that corner tight, which means I was able to slip past. Just managed to get over the crossover there as well before probably what's 3rd place I would guess was coming across. Okay, round we come then for the start of the final lap. Yeah, I would guess second place by the look of it is closer than it was last lap round, but they haven't gained enormously, so as long as I have just an average lap's what I want, just a no nonsense, no incidents, standard lap, and that should be good enough. Right, anything down here? Some back markers just leaving this area. That wreck car is still on this bend by the look of it, so went in a bit quicker that time, so ended up going around the outside, clear over the crossover. Second place got through as well, but they're not any closer. They're still over 2 seconds back, so unless there's any problems up here, we're in a good position on this final corner. Through we come then for a win. Okay, next online race. 6 laps. Oh, and that one stopped on the inside. That's not helpful at all. 16 of us. Couple of guns spinning wide. Managed to get around the outside there. Right, need to hold it quite tight here if possible. Don't want to be on the outside of this lot yet. Being on the inside is the place to be, and I've actually got shoved right through into second place. That's worked really nicely. Right, dangerous corner here because we've got to brake hard, and that's why. Yeah, okay. Took me out. Nicely done. Fortunately, they've probably ruined their chances as well. Wasted a lot of time for themselves. Fortunately, we are still up in second place. A little bit of a gap back to third, just about a second maybe. Oh, looks like they've hit some tyres somewhere. Doesn't seem to have really slowed them down, but yeah, they obviously went right through a group of tyres. Second place then still, and we're in a nice little gap actually between first and third. Let's just concentrate on trying to drive a fast lap, hopefully catch the leader up if possible without having to worry or compromise the lines we take on these corners due to the cars behind. Hopefully it'll stay like that. Definitely reeling the leader in, I'd say. And we are pulling a gap back to third as well. Right behind the leader now. Can I? Oh yeah, they've taken that nice. I was going to try and take that corner really tight, but they've done a good job of doing exactly the same. Didn't leave me any chance to overtake at all. Right into this tight right hand corner now for the end of the lap. They've got a bit of a wonky angle. I've got a good run, but I'm sort of right in the back of them. I've got a bit of a run on the outside here, but that's obviously not a great position for this corner. Can I hold it? Just got my back end in. Yeah, that was the problem. I had to take that corner a bit quicker than I'd have liked to have, just to make sure my back end wasn't clipped as we went in, and then couldn't hold it, and they managed to get back underneath. Good overtake. Again, don't want to really stick my nose up the inside and spin them around if I can help it. This is a really good battle for the lead, and at the moment at least it's not compromising us in terms of allowing third place to catch it. Obviously if we battle too hard and start knocking each other off the track, then we could mess it up for each other, but yeah, at the moment it's okay. Again, I've gone slightly wide here, not got the grip this time because I ran just out onto the grass. This has been a tremendous battle between myself and the leader. 3 laps to go now. It's one of them. I feel like I've got the pace to get in front, but it's just trying to find the position and the opportunity, and they're not making a lot of mistakes or giving me any easy chances. Again, nice and tight and fast around there has got me right into the back of them, but they didn't leave a gap at all. Yeah, again, very good holding it tight round that corner, following exactly the same line. Right, this is another chance, hopefully, if we can get a good line here through the tyres, which probably slowed me down slightly. Again, got a slight run down this straight, but it's not going to be enough. I'm not even going to attempt to get past. In saying that, I'm up the inside. Didn't really intend to do that. I was just sort of pushing them along, really, and probably me doing that made them slip out slightly, and I managed to get my nose up the inside, up into the lead then for the first time. Right, it'll be interesting to see now. They're really close behind, so I've got to watch they don't tag my back end. That's why I went in so fast and almost across the apex of the corner there. Be interesting to see, like I say, if I am able to pull away now, or if they are going to be right behind me for the rest of the race. Well, hopefully right behind me for the rest of the race. It's a bit presumptuous. I thought I saw a back marker, but I can't see them now. Is the one down there somewhere? Yeah, they're right behind me, but as we start this last lap, I can't take the line and the speed I want through corners at the moment, because they're not quite close enough. I don't think they're quite close enough to take a lunge. Not saying they particularly would. They've driven this really well. I've really enjoyed this. It's been a real close race up till now. I'm hoping I don't beans it up in any way. Obviously this back marker's in the way as well. Not sure if I'm... oh, there's two of them and they are having a right battle. That's not great. That's not great, because they're not going to see me. Come on, out of the way. They're right on the inside. Oh, it's the one that took me off right in the first lap. Okay, well, we've managed to get past. Obviously wasted a bit of time. That's put the second place right behind me again. I think I've got just enough gap that they can't take me out. I'm going to have to take this quick. Yep. Again, wanted to just sling it across that curb to make sure I didn't leave my back end waiting to be whacked. Really enjoyed that one. Really good close race with the other car. Looks like it's going to be the Savalok Sandpit for the next one. Yeah, Savalok Sandpit for our third online race. 4 laps around here, 16 of us. Oh, got twisted. Can I turn it back? Yeah, managed to straighten it back up. At least we're facing the right way, but obviously lost a lot of time there. A couple of cars gone really wide and through the fences, and that one's backwards that's holding all the rest up. So in actual fact, after a really bad start, facing the wrong way and then coming to an absolute standstill, I'm back up into 6th place. That one's caught the inside and been thrown into the barriers as well, so up into 4th, and the lead 4 all there, and the 2nd and 3rd got a bit out of shape through that fast section. It's a right left and you can take it really quickly, as long as you can take the line that you want. These two are having a right old battle. He's spun that one round. That's let me get past. I'm hoping they're not right behind me. No, I think there's a gap, so I'm not going to get a whack in the back end, I don't think. Right, can we close the leader back down now? It's certainly been an eventful first lap, and from where I was, I don't know, 4 or 5 seconds into the race, I will certainly take where I'm going to finish by the look of it. Yeah, 2nd place as we come across the line. 3rd place right behind me though, as we come into this really tight corner. It's like oh yeah, they've slung it up the inside, pushed me wide. Yeah, good overtake. Nearly got spun as well there, fortunately held it. Yeah, it's quite a deceptive corner. I find that first one, you sort of, in fact it's a bit like this one. It's a fairly tight corner, and then suddenly it tightens into a really tight corner. Lead 2 right next to each other, having a good old battle. Has he spun that one round a little bit? Yeah, they're slowing each other down. Oh, had to go at the back end as well. That's going to give me a run back up into 2nd place. Can I slip up the inside as well if I can hold it tight? Yeah, up into the lead. Those front 2, well, I say the front 2, I think it was one car in particular, was they were having a right battle, which just slowed both of them down and allowed me to catch up. Obviously now I'm going to be the focus, and saying that, they've both just dropped down to about 3/4 4 seconds at least behind, so I think they were still having their own private fight, and that's let me get a bit of a gap. 2 laps to go. Oh, don't turn that in too early. I like to keep it quite nice and tight there because it allows you then to take this corner quite quickly, but yeah, I just turned in slightly too early there. That looks like a new second place. That's not one of the other two, I don't think, and they are gaining rapidly. Blimey, they are gaining rapidly. I just noticed on the map the blip on the map, and there's a couple of corners. They've got that one as well. They've cut that corner by the look of the map, and they're right behind, just over a second behind, and they are absolutely flying. Not sure if I'm going to have the speed to do anything about this. I've just got to try and keep it as neat and tidy as I can. Try and maintain this lead for as long as I can, and then if and when they do catch me up, I've got to make it as hard for them as possible to get past. I've taken that quite nicely, slung it over there. That's slightly wide, but it's not terrible. Okay, over the line then. Start of the last lap, and that second place is right behind me. Right, got to not turn this in too quick this time. That's a little bit better. Fast out of here, turn it in tight. Probably could have turned it in slightly earlier, drifted a little bit wide, but it's okay. They are right behind me. Got to try and make sure there's not a gap up the inside if possible. Yeah, there's their nose for the first time. Right, got to get it fast through here. Had to just let go of the accelerator a bit there, and they were really quick through here last time. Yeah, here they come. Almost up on the outside, managed to hold them back, but they're still there. Not a lot I can do here apart from defend, really. Left the tiniest of gaps and they squeezed up inside. Really good overtake. Really good overtake. Is there anything I can do? I'm not sure there is, but I've got to get this line right. Damn, no. I'm going to have to brake. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Coming over that right hand corner, I needed to get a good straight line so I could get really good speed through that left hand corner, but unfortunately got it a bit wrong. It just bounced me, and then I obviously had to brake quite a lot. Well, that's the end of these online races. I hope you've enjoyed watching the video, and see you soon.